Your team said you recently invited 14 of these companies to come and meet with you to talk about this and I'm sure a range of other issues. How many of them turned up?
4.
4? Why so few out of 14?
Because I think one of the problems we've had recently, and having been in this area of work politically for the last almost 2 years, one of the problems that we've got is that we engage with Facebook and Google and Twitter, and they get all of the press and they get all of the complaints in the public debate. But there's now actually a far greater number of social media platforms like Musical.ly and others that they
didn't show up to your meeting.
They didn't show up, and the companies, they've now got over 1 million on their site.
OK, but it doesn't really inspire confidence, does it, that you're coming here saying, we're going to consult, we're going to have new laws, and you can't even, as the Culture Secretary, pull rank enough to get all 14 of the companies you've invited to come and meet you. On top of that, we can't get Mark Zuckerberg, it seems, as a country, to come and answer questions and be held to account by our MPs. He'll go and talk to senators in America, he'll go and talk to the European Parliament, but he won't come here. We don't have this kind of power. Well,
I very much agree with you, and that's one of the reasons that we're legislating. The fact that only 4 companies turned up when I invited the 14 biggest in, it gave me a big impetus to drive this proposal to legislate through. Before then, and until now, there has been this argument, work with the companies, you know, do it on a voluntary basis. They'll do more that way because the lawyers won't be involved, they'll be doing best efforts. And after all, these companies were set up to make the world a better place. The fact that there are now companies that have social media platforms with over 1 million people on them,
and you don't want to leave them to self-police.
Exactly.
Sorry, let me
hold
put
on,
this to you
but
then.
there's an important point here, which is that having a level playing field is important. There's no other area of life in the UK where we say, because these companies are international, therefore we can't legislate.
Okay.